Hey everybody, this is Beth with Something Better. I'm just hanging out in the garden in the shade. It's a really nice day. I'm enjoying the cool breeze after so many days of high heat that we've been having here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. The garden is super happy. We got about 3 inches of rain last night with the storms that we had, and nothing fell over, nothing died, so that's good. But today, as I'm sitting here, we just got done having a plant pickup day and plant tour day, and I am not looking forward to going back in the house. So I'm sitting out here and saving seed from tomatoes. And I've talked a lot about this on Facebook as well as on the YouTube channel, Something Better with Beth. And I wanted to show some people how I'm doing this. So I have got here, this was some seeds that I had from a tomato. I got some tomatoes from an organic local farm where I got pounds and pounds of tomatoes from them to make some salsa. And I liked these tomatoes so much because they were so meaty. They had so much flesh on them and they were nice and round and big. And they're the Mountain Fresh variety and they were organic. And I liked them so much that I decided that I wanted to grow them myself someday, so I saved the seed. And so the way that I save the seed is I cut the tomato in half. You can see the seeds are right in there. And this is a little cherry tomato that I'm just using for demonstration. But I scooped out all the seeds that were in that Mountain Fresh tomato and I put them in a jar with some water. And the reason that you want to do that is the little gel that's around the seeds in tomatoes has an enzyme that prevents it from germinating. And this is just part of the tomato life cycle. The tomato grows and it gets ripe on the vine and it falls down to the ground and it gets all gross and rots and ferments, and the fermentation process deactivates the enzyme and it allows the seeds to germinate in the spring the next year. And so that's just how tomatoes do their thing. So what you want to do is you want to mimic that by fermenting the gel that's around the seeds. So these seeds sat in water and fermented on my windowsill for about 3 days, and they got kind of gross looking and all that, but that's natural. And then what I did is I picked out as much of the pulp that was floating on the top as I could, and all the seeds had sunk down. And then I strained it, and you can still see there's a little bit of pulp in there, but that's okay. And then you just go ahead and pull the seeds out. Let me see that. And if I had both hands, I'm holding my camera, but if I had both hands, I would pull some of that pulp off, because I want as little bit of pulp as I can get. And then you put it on a paper towel and you spread them out a little bit, and you're going to let those dry, because now the process of deactivating that enzyme has happened and these seeds are viable. So you want to dry them, and once they're good and dry, and you want to make sure that they're really dry, you can save them. So I would then you can kind of just pick them off the paper towel at that point once they're nice and dry, and then you can put them in an envelope. So here are some yellow pear seeds that I have already saved this year. And this is just like one of those coin envelopes, and I used some washi tape to close it because I thought I was getting a really good deal on these coin envelopes on Amazon, but it turns out that when you get a really good deal, sometimes they don't have adhesive on them, but that's another point. I like the washi tape. I think I'll continue to use it. But this is some yellow pear tomatoes that I saved the seed from earlier this year. And let me see. I think I also did some Amish paste. So now this variety is called Blue Cream Berries. And this is one of our new favorites. So this is one that you'll see Charles in my garden snacking on. Every time they get rosy and yellow like this on the bottom, it means that they're ripe. And you can see how ripe that was. It just kind of fell off. But these are super sweet and super yummy. And I had my friend Regina in the garden the other day, and she tried one of them. She really liked it too. So I said, I'll save some seed for you and you can grow it yourself next year. So that's actually what I'm going to be doing here when I'm done with this video. So I just want to show you how easy it is. Tomatoes are one of the easiest things that you can save seed from. Make sure that all the seed, the extra seed is off my cutting board. I don't want to get any mixed up. I would hate to think that I'm growing a San Marzano tomato and it's actually a blue cream berries. Even though I love blue cream berries, I want to know what I'm growing. So a San Marzano is just a standard paste type tomato. I'm going to go ahead and cut this. You can see in here this gel, and there's seeds in there. It's not as easy, I can't just squeeze it out like I did the cherry tomato. So I'm going to go ahead and run my knife in these pockets in the tomato. One of the nice things about a San Marzano is how meaty it is, and what that means is it's got a lot of solid to it and not a lot of liquid and watery pulp with the seeds, and that makes it a great sauce tomato, but it means that there's not as much seeds in here for saving. So but you can see the long thin cavity here is where the seeds were. So I'm just going to do that on the other side. And the nice thing about saving seeds from tomatoes also, you don't lose the whole tomato. So I'm still going to slice this up and add it to a salad later. You haven't lost the entire thing to get the seeds out. So I'm slicing it one more time. There's another pocket of seeds right here. Get those out. And even though San Marzano is a paste type tomato, it's still really good on a BLT. So you want to make sure that you save seeds from heirloom plants, heirloom vegetables, heirloom varieties, because if you get hybrids, then it's been mixed with something else and you don't know if you're going to get the exact same thing if you save the seeds from that. All right, so here's my container of San Marzano seed, and I'm going to go ahead and let this, as well as the blue cream berries seed, ferment on my windowsill for a few days, just like I did with the other ones that I got from the local farm. So I hope this has been helpful for you, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to Something Better with Beth on YouTube, and that way you don't miss any of our little videos, because I want to encourage you in whatever stage of gardening and life you are, that every little bit will help and enhance your life, and I just want that for you. So all right, thanks. We'll talk to you later. Bye.